In this video, we'll be looking at vertical sinusoid translations. Our example, we're asked to write the equation of the sinusoid shown below. So some things that we want to notice on this one is our horizontal axis. We have at the intersection 0 and then 90, 180, 270. So this is our 0 value of theta, and the curve is at a max. That means that this is a cosine curve. Whenever the curve is at a max or a min, when the angle is 0, then we have a cosine curve. So I'll start out with y equals, and then I'm going to just write cosine here. If we look at the amplitude for our coefficient of cosine, we want the distance between the center line and the maximum, or the distance between the center line and the minimum. And you can see here that we have 3 units distance, either here from 5 to 8 or here from 8 to 11. So my cosine has an amplitude of 3. Also, since it started at the max instead of the min, it's a positive 3. And my argument is theta. Now the only thing left to do is to fill in the vertical translation. Notice that we're using the space saver method of graphing, which means that instead of actually moving my graph down 8 units, I'm just representing that move here with my center line at -8. My vertical translation is shown with the -8 added on to my curve. Let's do another one. Again, we're starting at 0 here, because 0, then pi over 2, pi, 3 pi over 2, and 2 pi. We're in radians. My curve at 0 is hitting the center line, which means that I'm dealing with a sine curve. So let me go ahead and write sine here. Our amplitude is the distance from the center line to the minimum, or the center line to the maximum, which is 2 units. And my basic sine curve usually heads upward from the 0. In this case, since it headed down, I have a negative sine curve. So I need my negative on here. Also, my argument is x, so I can write that. The only thing left to do is show my vertical translation. We're using our space saver method of graphing, and this is a positive 7 at the center line. So that means I have 7 added on to my -2 sine x.